Walthamstow is an outer London town centre. It's the main town centre of Waltham Forest, serving a population of around 100,000. Walthamstow has a large Asian and Eastern European community, and this ethnic diversity is one of its key attributes. Walthamstow also has excellent transport links, with the third busiest bus station in London, 2 overground lines into London, and it's also the northern terminus for the Victoria line, all getting you into London in around 20 minutes. Walthamstow has a large number of small local businesses and a population with an entrepreneurial spirit. Walthamstow Street Market, historically the longest daily street market in Europe, is at the heart of the town centre, alongside a generous town square and gardens, the Olympic live screen and a modern shopping centre. Walthamstow, despite its many positive attributes, also has several challenges. Street drinking and antisocial behaviour create an environment, especially in the evening, that is not inviting to visitors. The more affluent sections of the community don't visit the town centre, and therefore their spend is not retained locally. And the competition from Oxford Street and now Stratford City Westfield at the borough boundary is negatively impacting on the vitality of the town centre. Waltham Forest Council are already investing heavily in this key town centre. A redesign, reconfiguration and rebranding of the street market is being undertaken. Part of this project involves attracting new stalls to the St James Street end of the market. Over 60 new stalls, including upcycling, vintage clothing, art and craft and street food stalls, will be joining the market on its relaunch on the 30th of March this year. Significant investment is being planned for the public realm in this area as well, with the creation of a new public place at the top of the High Street, shopfront improvements opposite, and public art and landscaping in key locations. There is also increased private sector investment and interest in this town centre. Morrison's and the housing developer Wilmot Dixon are planning an anchor store and residential at the western end of the High Street. A hotel and housing development is currently under construction by Walthamstow Central Station, and the shopping centre have aspirations for expansion and the attraction of higher quality retailers into their mall. The arcade site is being progressed as an evening economy hub, including an 8-screen cinema and restaurants. Despite the positive steps being taken, Walthamstow needs further action and investment to ensure its success in the face of the current economic climate and the competition from Stratford City. Walthamstow Business Forum has recently been re-established and is working towards a timetable of development of a business improvement district for the town centre by the end of 2012.
My name's Alistair Curry. I'm the General Manager of the Modern Walthamstow. We have about 60 shops. They're almost all national chains here in Walthamstow, but we're a busy shopping centre. We have about 190,000 customers come through our doors every week, so I guess we're the heart of the community in a lot of ways. I think the strengths are the multicultural nature of the area. I think the market is, for all its challenges, really positive. I think it attracts a lot of people to the borough. I think it's a really dynamic, and it's a growing area, so I think it's a place that people like to be. Westfield, Stratford, that has had an impact on the whole town. Probably not as much as people think, but it has made a difference, and we've lost some customers over there, particularly in the evenings. I think the physical environment can be quite difficult sometimes, and it's not the most attractive area. And I think the market needs not just a physical improvement, which I think the council are already doing, but I think we need to do something better with the variety of the stalls and the quality of the stalls. It's become a bit dowdy and a bit down market compared to some of the more popular areas in the country now. I think there's a real opportunity with the mix of all the different cultures and races and the strength of a lot of the independent traders. I think they do things differently to other people, and I think that's something we could build on. The arts community is another one in Walthamstow. It's a growing area. It's something we haven't had in the past, and I think that's something that would make the area more vibrant. I think another opportunity is the fact that people do like Walthamstow, warts and all. I think it's a popular area, and if you look down at the shopping centre, it's a busy shopping centre. people like to stay local, they like to keep their money local, and if you could keep that money local by giving a better offer to the customers, I think that would be great for everyone. But the other thing we really need to do is have some sort of entertainment, some facilities. We really don't have much in the evening in Walthamstow, so people leave the borough to go to the cinema, to the theatre, to eat out, and we just don't have the quality of evening activities that most places have nowadays. I think if the council was able to show some leadership in terms of bringing people together and catering for the various local interests, particularly the independents who are quite hard to get on board sometimes, if you could really get a partnership with those people, you really would see things change in Walthamstow. But it does tend to split into the nationals, the big guys, and we represent them a lot of the time, and the smaller people, and I'm not sure the smaller people have the voice that they perhaps deserve in this area.
First of all, where we are, we're right across the road from the tube station, right? Walthamstow, the Victoria line, take you about 15 minutes to reach town, And then furthermore, here is a multi-ethnic. There's a large Mauritian community that based in Waltham Forest, right? And we happen to know Waltham Forest, the borough, very well, right? And it's a very popular market that you have here, right? More or less every day, and especially this Saturday and Sunday. So most of our client base, which is well over 7,000 people that travel with us, they all know Waltham Forest High Street, Walthamstow High Street when we say the market, so they all know the market. Plus, of course, the one we have a Mauritian shop, that's Mauritian food. So this was the importance of Walthamstow. So I think, and especially, anybody knows, Walthamstow happened to be the gateway between the rural areas and the city centre, right? Once you pass Red Bridge, you're in Essex, right? And this is the first place people know towards London. But we're going to have to make sure that after the Olympic, people will remember Walthamstow. Whenever the tourists come to Walthamstow, to London, they would say, we want to go to Waltham Forest, because there's a market there on the high street called Walthamstow Market. That's the idea. A young man can go there, he can buy everything within 2 hours. So can a lady, He has everything in Walthamstow, right? It's just letting the people know it's not just the high street anymore where people come and sell bits and pieces. No, it's the shopping centre, it's the shopping arcade, it's everything, all the food, Most of the food in the world seem to be in Waltham Forest, So this is the idea.
It ain't getting no better, the market itself. Dying, every day the route is dying all the time. That is like chicken will stay down there, mate, know about that. We need more bit of publishing and all that sort of thing, advertising things on the telly. And they want a bit more police down here, pickpockets. Alright?
My name is Claire Coghill and I'm the Junior Cabinet Member for Town Centres for the London Borough of Waltham Forest. I was elected in May 2010 and it's a huge honour to represent Walthamstow and also Waltham Forest. Walthamstow itself has seen many challenges over the years, not least of all the recent riots in the summer of 2011. So the challenges aside, there are tremendous opportunities. There are great opportunities to build on the success of our street market, which has been going strong for over 125 years now. And if we can really get to the bottom of the problems that we've faced with street drinking, which we're well on the road to doing, then we can really take Walthamstow to the next level. The future success of Walthamstow is critical to the long-term success and economic opportunities for the whole of Waltham Forest. Just in our neighbouring borough, Newham, Stratford City has opened. The Westfield there is obviously going very, very strong, and that's having a knock-on impact on the success and the economic prosperity of Walthamstow. What we believe we have in Walthamstow is an incredible opportunity to provide something unique and different, that provides a completely different offer from what's going on just over the border in Newham. The market itself is open 6 days a week and is quite a traditional offer. It's an incredibly vibrant market. Of course it has its challenges, of course there are issues with it. That comes with the territory when you're running a buzzy, lively market. I think two of the most positive opportunities that we've been able to generate as a local authority have been the farmers market, which runs every Sunday, which I volunteer at, and also the St James Street Market, which is a completely new offer that we generated working with people from our creative community, which we have in abundance in our borough. The support that we need now is really to draw all of these positive elements together. The fight back with the antisocial behaviour is well on its way. We have shops that are looking to invest in the area. We have market stall holders coming into the area. But what will be the mechanism that pulls all of those together to ensure that we reap the maximum economic benefit for our residents, for Walthamstow and Waltham Forest? We believe that the resources that are on offer would absolutely give us that opportunity and would be fundamental to our success in the long term.